The hour cometh, and now it's the Kingdom Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned into the Kingdom Hour Show, where we are declaring the kingdom, preaching the truth, and transforming cultures. Now here's your host, Apostle Key.
Ladies and gentlemen, fresh.
The hour cometh, and now it's the Kingdom Hour.
Well, great Friday to each and every one of you. You know what time it is. You know how we do. It's the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. I'm your host, Apostle Keith, live and direct right here. L Studios, housed at Elevate Church of Baton Rouge, 10957 Greenwell Springs Road. It goes down every Friday. That's right, on every digital streaming platform you can think of. Facebook, YouTube, Apple TV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick, Spotify, you name it, we're there. We're also streaming now live and direct on not all, but a bunch of your local radio stations. WABL 97.3 as well as 1570 AM, as well as WPFC 1550, as well as WTQT 106.1 here in the local area of Baton Rouge. That's right. If you can't catch us online, you can catch us through the airwaves in your automobile. It's the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. Let's go. Hey, listen, do me a favor. If you're out there on the digital streaming platform, go ahead and like, share, follow, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. On Facebook, go ahead, tag somebody. Let them know that the Kingdom Hour Radio Show is on right now. And then go ahead, go over to our page, leave us a review, let us know your thoughts about the Kingdom Hour radio show. And listen, if you always have any questions or comments or suggestions for the Kingdom Hour radio show, you can send those to info@kingdomhour.com. Again, those that send that to info@kingdomhour.com. Hey guys, don't forget to be a part of today's show. You can simply dial the number 225-406-7674 is the number 225-406-7674. We'd love for you to be a part of the show by giving out your insight, your comments. Of course, we have church taboo topics that's coming your way, the tough topics that you would love to talk about but don't have the courage, the space, or the place to talk about it. Well, we're going to talk about it right here on the Kingdom Hour radio show. And to be a part of that moment, that segment of the show, dial the number 225-406-7674. And if you have new music, of course, we have what is called Bless Up or Mess Up. That's what it is. Bless Up or Mess Up. Yep. Yep. You can dial in 225-406-7674. New music coming your way, and that we're going to air on this platform. If you have new music, you can also send that to info@kingdomhour.com. You can also, hey, listen, if you're a business, a ministry, maybe you have a product out there that you would like to advertise, get over the airwaves, you can send that to our email at info@kingdomhour.com, as well as your comments, suggestions, submissions, and all of that to info@kingdomhour.com. Speaking of which, I want to give a big shout out, amen, to our supporters and sponsors here at the Kingdom Hour radio show. First and foremost, Elevate Church of Baton Rouge. Yep. 10957 Greenwell Springs Road. Service time takes place on a Sunday morning at 10:30, as well as our Tuesday night Bible study at 6:30 on a Tuesday. But here's the thing. So for the rest of the year, we're online, virtual for Bible study. You can go ahead and go over to our Facebook page or our YouTube page, and you can see our live virtual Bible study online, no in person, only online for the rest of the year. That takes place at 6:30. We still have intercessory prayer at 6 p.m. so you can log in and be a part of that intercessory prayer. That's right from your own living room space, bedroom, in your car, the coffee shop, wherever you are. You can just tune in to our online Bible study every Tuesday for the rest of the year at 6:30. That's when it kicks off. Or if you want to be a part of the prayer and go on all the way through our Bible study at 6 o'clock for intercessory prayer. And that's on Facebook as well as on YouTube. And I wish I had a drum roll. So we're celebrating 16 years of Church on the Levee every Thursday at 5 o'clock downtown Baton Rouge. You can find our team, our outreach team out there ministering to the homeless population every Thursday at 5 o'clock in the downtown Baton Rouge area. If you would like to be a part, to be the hands and feet of Jesus Christ, simply send us an email to outreachresources with an S 225@gmail.com. Again, that's outreachresources with an S 225@gmail.com. If you would like to be a part, we also have the gathering on the river coming up December 24th at 3 p.m. We're looking for volunteers to show up at 3 p.m. and we're going to kick off our All Things Warm gathering on the river. For Christmas Eve. Come on out there, be a part of us being a blessing back to the homeless population out there December 24th. That's happening in the downtown Baton Rouge area. Of course, as I stated, we are now celebrating 16 years of being out there servicing the homeless population, ministering to them the Word of God as well as a hot meal. And listen, we're also collecting coats, hats, socks, gloves, and all of those things warm for our homeless population. So if you have some of those items, you can bring them out there on the 24th, and we're going to distribute those as gifts unto those who are in need. So that's December 24th at 3 p.m. Come out and be a part. It is Church on the Levee. I also want to give a big shout out as well to the right-hand man. Has your home seen better days? Holes in the walls? Outdated look? Need a wash job or fresh paint? Well, call your right-hand man LLC for the job. Handling all of your carpentry, drywall, electrical, painting, plumbing, pressure washing needs. It's the right-hand man. He's the right man for the job. It is the right-hand man. Give him a call today for your free estimate at 225-810-1283. That's your right-hand man. He's the right man for the job. Call Kenneth White at 225-810-1283. He get the job done. It's your right-hand man, LLC.
Join us for the Kingdom Hour radio show with Apostle Keith and the Kingdom Crew. Live on Fridays at 4:30 on WABL 97.3 FM, WABL 1570, and WPFC 1550. Proclaiming the kingdom, preaching the truth, and transforming culture.
This is Antonio Neal, and I love listening to Scripture Radio on WABL 1570 AM and 97.3 FM.
This is Mommy Moments with the Glamazon Mom.
What an amazing time we live in America. We're beginning to discuss the Fuller story. The Fuller story is not just the story of American history, but it includes the stories of African American history. This is a monumental moment because we're seeing Confederate flags being removed, statues coming down, and buildings renamed. And as amazing as this is, we must not be content with just these things. It is up to us parents to make sure that our stories are included as a part of the overall American story and not simply a sidebar. I'm Ebony Funderburk, your Glamazon mom. Make it a great day. Fist up and stay backwards, honey.
That's a mommy moment. Be a Glamazon mom. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Glamazon Moms. And remember, not all superheroes wear capes. Glamazon Mom.
Well, we're gearing up for tax season again. And of course, you want to call A&R All Tax Service. Hey, if you got jacked up, maybe you paid too much in taxes, maybe the IRS is after you, well, call the fast, friendly, reliable, and affordable tax service that has over 60 years of experience. That's A&R All Tax Service. That's right. They'll get the job done for you. Give them a call today at 225-775-1706. 225-775-1706. Or pay them a visit at 12841 Plank Road. They're in Baker, Louisiana. Again, 12841 Plank Road in Baker, Louisiana. When you get there, ask for Ruby Richard, Audrey Palmer, or Miss Irma Badgeron. When you want it done right, you want A&R All Tax Service to get the job done for you. Give them a call today. Pay them a visit. And when you get there, tell them that the Kingdom Hour radio show sent you their way.
It's the Kingdom Hour with your host Apostle and the Kingdom Crew. The voice, Desiree Collins, Pastor Travis Paul, and Ricky Robinson.
Welcome back to the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. I'm your host, Apostle Keith, live and direct right here at the L Studios, housed at Elevate Church of Baton Rouge, 10957 Greenwell Springs Road, right here in the capital city. Want to give a big shout out, of course, to the people in the building. Of course, want to give a big shout out over there to the Funky Cold Maninas, the dynamic duo holding down the ones and the twos. Daddy, man, y'all picture look good. Man, what y'all put a filter on that thing? Look at that. Y'all, no blemishes. Come on, man. What y'all using for? What kind of facial cream y'all using? That's unfair. Y'all got a filter on your house? She said, Mary Kay, go on, shout it out, girl. I don't know. I may need a little bit of that K. Yeah. I don't know. Y'all picture look flossy. Yeah, you see that, hon? Yeah, it look a little flossy over there. That's the dynamic duo, the Funky Cold Maninas, Fresh Revelation, Pink on Purpose, and Chapter 19, and it just, there's too many for me to be naming right now. Yeah. Changed. All that. That's the Funky Cold Maninas. Hey, listen, guys. I want to give a big shout out to none other than the wonderful, the fabulous. We call it Desiree DC, the voice in the building with us on today as always. Hey, Desiree.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
It's like almost forever since I seen you.
I feel that way too.
I know. We, of course, with the holidays, we had a couple of days off here at the Kingdom Hour Radio Show, and then, yeah.
You have a good time with family and friends?
I did. We kicked the morning off on Thanksgiving Day morning with the Church on the Levee. Yeah. And then after that, we had family day at my house, Thanksgiving Day. So we hosted this year. Had all the family over. So I had a great time.
That's nice.
It's one thing about, so I was dreading, it was our first year hosting Thanksgiving Day at our new home.
Right.
And so, of course, the first year, we were there last year. And we wanted to go to everybody else's house and eat, because we didn't want to clean up. Mm-hmm. And so when Lady T said, we're going to host it this year, I said, I don't want to clean up. But then I thought about it. That means that all the leftovers stay with us.
There are perks to it. Perks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you eat at somebody else's house, you get a to-go plate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You may get one or two.
All you can eat it for is for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it. And it's for tomorrow. But when you host it, all the leftovers.
You eat for the week.
Yeah, you good. Mm-hmm. You good.
Did it last that long for you?
Well, my oldest son is back at the house.
He wants to blame it on his oldest son.
And needless to say, it didn't last. Didn't last always. It went rather quickly. So yeah, it stretched out pretty long. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a lot of food. So yeah,
and
we
sometimes
feasted.
your family members clean up behind themselves.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. So of course, my mom, she's, I don't know, I think
amazing. She's amazing.
She is, and I think she's got a little OCD in her. And my mother-in-law as well. They're kind of two peas in the pod. So they cleaned up, and I was good.
They're trying to trick you into doing it again for the next holiday.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna be mad at them, because if we get to keep the food and they gonna clean up, I'm in. Count me in.
Just go ahead and get the pine saw. Huh?
Yep. How about yourself? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was quiet. We decided to kind of just keep it just at home.
Yeah.
So it was just me and my husband and our kids.
Okay. Yeah.
Usually everybody comes over to visit with us from both sides of the family. But this time, my husband made a recommendation. Hey, why don't we just spend it just us and kind of plug in with them?
Yeah.
So it was really meaningful time spent with them. So I'm so grateful for it.
No, was your daughter in town?
She did come on home.
Good. Wow. Must have been nice to have all the kids at the house.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Everybody's taller than me, and
of course.
Yeah, and then they.
You're starting to shrink in your age.
Yeah. But it was good, and good food, good time.
Cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing? Without, I don't want to get you in trouble with anybody. But what was the thing that you was like, how you just got to suck your teeth because you're trying to get some more out the back?
Yeah.
Okay, what was it?
My wife does this amazing roast beef. Brisket.
Yes.
Brisket.
I smell it.
Yeah.
Really garlicky?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she does amazing brisket. And,
it just falls apart stuff.
It does.
Yeah, all juicy.
Oh, yeah.
I smell it.
Yeah.
Got some rosemary.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Yeah, we was in the kitchen with her, weren't you? Yeah, but she does that. So that was my favorite. It's always my favorite to look at. And she does an excellent job with cabbage as well. So we had cabbage, and she did that. My mom makes cornbread dressing, which is to die for. And so that's kind of like she's my mom's number 2 with the cornbread. I hope she didn't hear that. But yeah, but the brisket's number 1.
Briskets. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the cornbread is good. Cornbread dressing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what was your menu like? What did you guys cook?
Ace always does a turkey on the grill.
Okay.
And stuff. And he does a fried turkey.
Yeah.
I always love that. I can have that and nothing else.
Come on.
I make a sweet potato with a pecan glaze on top of it. And so sweet.
I'm following you home.
Yeah.
You got any more left?
No,
Oh.
no. And actually, this year I have to give a disclaimer. I make it every year, but this year I didn't.
Did you purchase it?
I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I just made regular sweet potatoes, and my family was like,
Something,
what happened to the topping?
Right.
So, but that's normally what I do, and I make a homemade cranberry sauce.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like the old folks used to do the preserves.
Mm-hmm.
So I make a homemade cranberry sauce. I didn't do it this time either because you just kind of want to know, is this a staple in the family? Does it matter? Or is that just me being weird and eclectic with this extra stuff?
Yeah.
But it was pretty neat for everybody to go, well, what happened to the cranberry sauce?
Right.
Or what happened
so
to
they attended.
Now I did make the seafood cornbread dressing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it had crawfish and crab and shrimp in it, and I like it a lot. And I didn't take that off the menus, but next time, for the next holiday, I'm gonna make sure I put all the good stuff on it. Ooh, my husband makes a lemon icebox pie,
I think I'm still gonna follow you home.
which I could sit by myself and tell
Eat the whole pie?
everybody, yeah, nobody, no.
Yeah, a
we
little
didn't
comfort
cook.
food time.
Well, yeah, we didn't cook this weekend, just so I can eat the whole pie.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so I love his pie.
Well, you know what? For the listening audience, if you would like to call in, tell us what was your favorite highlight of the meal for Thanksgiving. 225-406-7674 is the number to dial. We'd love to hear how did your Thanksgiving go. You know what? We'll even make it this moment, too, for, what are you grateful for? Give us a call and let us know what are you thankful for what the Lord has done. I know we're moving fastly into the Christmas holiday season, but of course, Christmas started bleeding over into actually in October. Yeah, they were putting out Christmas stuff in October, so we kind of glaze over and speed over Thanksgiving when we really should be thankful every day and every moment.
Yeah. I was grateful for my health, and I was grateful for my kids, just being able to spend time with them. I could, have parents would say, I can just smell you and just couldn't get enough of just being with them and taking them all in.
Wow. And this, I say in the last, it's been about, Malik left when? 2 years ago. So having all my kids at the house for Thanksgiving, it's been 2 years since we've been able to have all of the kids at the house for a holiday.
Yeah.
And he's back with us. So I got that moment just with my kids, just like you had, being there amongst the kids and having them at the house. I'm grateful for that. Yeah. As
adults, it's a different thing.
It definitely is a different thing.
Well, happy hello, Malik, and welcome back.
Yeah, he's downstairs eating chicken right now. Yep. You can always find him around food.
So how about Nick and Malika? Tell us what were your highlights on the plate.
My wife also makes great everything.
He said great everything.
Good answer.
But that seasoned turkey is great.
Okay.
And the cornbread dressing rolled over 3 days after Thanksgiving.
It's pretty good.
They made me make it extremely large this year because that's what I was doing.
Yes, indeed.
Instead, I didn't make enough.
Wow.
Additional and sent a whole can home with Valeria, and we had a lot left of it. Big
Yeah.
The next few days.
Yes, indeed.
But Apostle,
Yes.
highlight of my Thanksgiving.
Highlight. Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful and thankful for being alive and being among family. But let me tell you something.
Talk to me.
This guy right here,
Okay.
Yeah. Big
Oh
Papa.
my God, that was the highlight of our
Big,
Thanksgiving.
Big Papa.
So we got a chance
do you see
to
that?
make his pie.
Yeah. Like Papa was sleeping while y'all was baking. He was fussing.
Papa was fussing.
Why?
Taught me how to make his pie.
Really?
Oh,
Did he give you the recipe or
I
he?
made a lemon pie and sweet potato. That's me making.
That was the night.
With him looking over me.
What?
Ooh.
Big Papa pies
an
and
honor.
catering.
Look, she had the bowl too. She had the bowl.
Did y'all get to lick the bowl though? That's what I want to know.
Show him the bowl.
I ain't got the vote.
What an honor.
You see her and Big Papa?
Yeah.
She's stirring the mix, and he fussing at her, telling her what to do. he was definitely fussing.
Yes, indeed. That's Big Papa Pies and Catering. Matter of fact, listen, it goes beyond Thanksgiving. Big Papa is doing it every day. So if you want to give him a call, simply dial the number 504-258-0268. Big Papa Pies and Catering. That's Alan J. Powell Sr. We call him Big Papa.
Yeah.
Yep. Give him a call today. He'll take care of you. 504-258-0268. He does more than just pies. He's a caterer. He can throw down in the kitchen. So if you got an event coming up, maybe it's a wedding, reception, or some kind of celebration, and you need some grub, we'll give Big Papa a call. 504-258-0268 is the number to dial. Hey, stick around. Don't go anywhere. It's the Kingdom Hour Radio Show.
Join us for the Kingdom Hour Radio Show with Apostle Keith and the Kingdom Crew. Live on Fridays at 4:30 on WABL 97.3 FM, WABL 1570, and WPFC 1550. Proclaiming the kingdom, preaching the truth, and transforming culture.
This is Mommy Moments with the Glamazon Mom.
What an amazing time we live in America. We're beginning to discuss the Fuller story. The Fuller story is not just the story of American history, but it includes the stories of African American history. This is a monumental moment because we're seeing Confederate flags being removed, statues coming down, and buildings renamed. And as amazing as this is, we must not be content with just these things. It is up to us parents to make sure that our stories are included as a part of the overall American story and not simply a sidebar. I'm Ebony Funderburk, your Glamazon mom. Make it a great day. Fist up and stay balanced, honey.
That's a mommy moment. Be a Glamazon mom. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Glamazon Moms. And remember, not all superheroes wear capes. Glamazon Mom.
Robertson Small Engine Repair. Has your engine experiencing lop issues?
Lop? What in the world is lop?
Lack of performance? Well, if it is, call Robertson Small Engine Repairs for fast and friendly service. We fix it all. Lawnmowers, blowers, trimmers, four-wheelers, ATV, golf carts, pressure washers, generators, and much, much more. If it has a small engine, we can fix it. All work is warranted. Robertson Small Engine Repair, located at 10808 Greenwood Springs Road, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Call today at 225-272-5604. Robinson Small Engine Repair. Give them a call.
This is Antonio Neal. You are listening to WABL 1570 AM, 97.3 FM, and WPFC 1550 AM, home of the Kingdom Hour Radio Show.
Well, welcome back to the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. I'm your host, Apostle Keith. Of course, the Merge Butterfly is out today, but we send a big shout out to you out there, Ricky Robinson of Ricky's Creative Concepts. Hey, listen, if you're in need of some stationery, I don't know, she does a lot, obituaries. I mean, you want to definitely give Ricky a call. She does an amazing job. You can find her on Instagram, on Facebook, and all of that. Matter of fact, is Ricky, is her number on that flyer? Nick? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we'll get that information out to you, but you can definitely find her on Instagram, and there it is. Yeah. Ricky's Creative Concepts, and that number is 225-200-2117. Again, that's 225-200-2117. That's Ricky's Creative Concepts. Yep. Yeah, she get the job done. She does an amazing job. Amazing.
We miss you, Ricky.
Yep. The butterfly, the emerged butterfly. Hey, for those of you out there on the digital streaming space, go ahead, leave us a comment. We do have church taboo topics coming your way. Tough topics that you would love to talk about, but don't have the courage to talk about it. Well, we're going to talk about it for you right here on the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. And to be a part of that moment, that segment of the show, you can dial the number 225-406-7674. I do want to encourage everybody out there in the radio listening land and in the digital streaming space, get out there and vote. Cast your vote. Yep, that's right. The runoffs are concluding on tomorrow.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So, definitely want to cast your vote. Download the Go Vote mobile app and log in. Look up your you can look up your sample ballot, find your polling location, subscribe to notifications on the Go Vote app, and bring your ID to the polls. But here's the thing. If you don't have your ID, what are some of the options if a person shows up to the poll and they don't have like a valid or a license or something like that?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Okay.
I know that they don't have to have a driver's license and ID. A state-issued ID will be sufficient.
Yep.
I am not sure.
You can also use your passport. I actually did that.
Yes.
So last for the early voting for the actual what you call not the actual election before the runoff. I had left my stuff at the house, but I had my passport in my armrest, and I just walked in there with my passport, and I had to fill out this little form just for verification of address and whatnot. But it was a simple process. Did that, took about maybe 3.5 minutes, and was able to cast my vote. So if you don't have your ID, if you have your passport, and then I think if you don't have your ID, there's some kind of affidavit or something like that you could fill out there on the spot, and so you don't have to walk away not casting your vote. So don't let that stop you if you happen to leave and you don't have your ID with you. And really, if you don't know all of the practices, just ask the question. So if you get there and you don't have something, don't turn away. Ask the question. So if you get up there and maybe your ID or your driver's license is expired or something of that nature, don't just walk away. Ask the question. Well, what can I do to cast my vote? And you'll be surprised of the answer, because there's options out there. Maybe you don't know, or maybe you're unaware of the options. And if you would ask the question, then you can be informed. Yeah. So, but we want to encourage everybody to get out there tomorrow to vote. I think the polls open up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I think it's 7 o'clock. Yeah, it opens pretty early, so make sure you get out there before you head out there. The Jaguars are fighting on tomorrow. They're in the SWAC championship, or is it championship? Yeah. And so you want to make sure before you head out there to Jackson, go ahead and cast your vote. Get there early, so then you can get on that road and head on down to watch the Jaguars bring a title home. Amen. Yep.
Spend a little time trying to pull up some the answers to that question of what about alternatives for people who don't have an ID, a driver's license, or a passport. So maybe before the show is over, or at least by the after-hour show, I'll be able to have that answer for you all. I'm searching it on the Go Vote app right now. Yeah. Also realize that people who may have been convicted felons, as long as you have served your time, you are able to vote. Yeah. That's so important, because I've met so many people who said, well, no, I took a charge. Right. And I said, well, have you paid your dues? Yeah.
And they say, been charged off.
Right. Yeah. Charged off. So that they can go ahead and register to vote. So, of course, if you have not already registered to vote, you cannot vote tomorrow.
Right.
You will be able to vote the next time there's an election. But for people who may have gotten a driver's license, may have previously been registered to vote, but may not have voted since they went into prison, then they need to know that it's possible that they can vote.
Yeah, absolutely.
So something that I want people to stay encouraged in the value of their vote.
Yeah.
And take somebody with you. Yeah. How about you don't let anybody come to the cookout this weekend?
Come on.
Unless you ask that question and they can answer with proof.
That's right. Let me see a sticker.
Right, sticker, something. Show me a selfie.
Yeah. Or better yet, before you even start the cookout and you sit down and eat, just say, let's go on a little trek. Let's go on a journey. Let's go to the polls and let's vote You know, well, I got you here. You know, you're about to eat, so you're about to eat my food. So get in my car, and I even take you down there myself.
Exactly. And you getting ready to go to vote yourself? Ask your neighbor if they got a ride.
Yeah, that's good.
And invite them to come and ride with you to go and vote. It's important. Many times the consequences of us voting or not voting, we have to deal with. We don't realize that it all goes back to the fact the day that you didn't vote. I want to remind everybody that you saying that you're not going to worry about voting is a vote. Yeah. If you don't vote, if you don't step up and vote for something, your vote votes against the things that matter to you and people who are like you. Yeah. So hopefully you wake up, go vote. Take somebody with you. Yeah.
You know, and there's that school of thought, a lot of people, you know, well, the separation of church and state, and the church shouldn't be involved in politics, and, you know, well, my vote doesn't matter anyway, and all of that. You know, and the reality is that Christ died. Well, you know, we know he died and he was resurrected, but he rose with all power in his hands. And so that power also that he came in is in the power in the form of kingdom government mindset, right? And so, you know, Isaiah prophesied that when Christ will come, he will come with the government on his shoulders. Yes. You know, so when we think about that, the church should not be involved in politics. The devil is a lie, right? We need godly people in room.
We need godly people with making the decisions for our communities. Absolutely. Because otherwise we make room for people who do not care about people and who aren't godly people. Making decisions about God's children. Yeah. And only because we gave them a seat.
There you go. Yeah, because we refuse to sit in the seat.
That's it.
Yeah, so we need godly people in rule. You know, really in Matthew, in Matthew, it talks about the kingdom of God coming. You know, it says, "Thy kingdom come, Thy will be done." That word, you know, kingdom, in that day and that time, it really speaks to like dominion and governance. And so what happened was the church, the ecclesia, those who were part of the church back in that time frame, they used to actually, kingdom was them sitting at the gates making righteous rule and decisions. And so when you talk about Matthew about the kingdom of God coming, the church actually was the place where decisions were made for the city. That people would come at the inner courts of the city, and the church would sit there and they would make the decision what was best in best interest for the people. And so when we talk about the kingdom of God coming, it's really the church stepping up to make the best decisions for the people. And what better place? Because if the church is up under the auspices and the rule and the governance of God, who better to make the decisions than the church?
That's a good question. Who better to make the decision?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So
when you talk about the meeting, remember they would have Sunday go to meeting.
Yeah, come on.
When they would, when
that's right.
Everybody in the community would go to church, because that's where you get the tea.
All the tea, all your information, your community resources, and decisions were made at that meeting. You know, who's going to be the next alderman or the next councilman or the mayor, and anything concerning or in regards to the community, it was made at the church.
That's right. And those people would go out and disseminate that information and tell the people in their community, this is what we're going to do.
They galvanized the people, rallied the people, and send them out into community. Yeah.
And when you didn't do it, or if you weren't aligned with them, then you probably wouldn't have a ride to work, or you weren't welcome in the community. Yeah. Like, that was a time when people would get their crops together, so you're probably not going to get the bushel of butter beans because you aren't supporting the efforts that they're trying to do to advance the community. So we have to remember that, people would go to church because church was a valuable component. It was a meeting ground. It's where all elected officials had to come by this by way of here first.
Yeah, that's right.
You can do anything else.
That's right.
The church held them tightly accountable.
Yep. They were vetted at the church. You know, the church made sure that they had the right people in office. Yeah. Yeah. Boy, if we get back to those days, the Bible says that when the righteous are in room, the city rejoices. Yes. Yeah. But we got to make sure we got some righteous people in place. Hey, so we say all that to say tomorrow, get out there, cast your vote. And if you don't know who to vote, what's on the ballot and all of that, you can download the Go Vote app and get all of that information there. There are a couple of runoffs going on and whatnot, but one of the major runoffs here in Baton Rouge is the mayor's race, and for the seat of the mayor. And so you want to get out there, cast your vote. There are some other pertinent positions that are run off, and you want to go and try to get
seats.
Yeah, go get as much information as possible. Be informed about your vote. Yeah, be informed. Yep. Hey guys, stick around. We have Church Taboo Topics coming your way. Don't go anywhere.
And now it's the Kingdom Hour. It's the Kingdom Hour with your host Apostle and the Kingdom Crew. The voice, Desiree Collins, Pastor Travis Paul, and Ricky Robinson.
225-406-7674 is the number to dial if you got birthday announcements or some shout out that you would like to make. Call the number 225-406-7674. You can also send that by way of email to info@kingdomhour.com. Again, that's info@kingdomhour.com. Graduation, birthday announcement. Hey, maybe you just got out of jail. Maybe you just got an increase on your food stamps. That's always something to shout about. Ain't nothing like a good food stamp party. Yep. You can tell when it's time for food stamps. The lines get long at Walmart. The buggy count is pretty high around that time. People are in tow with 2 and 3 buggies. Yeah. Good food stamp party. Yeah, I would like to invite.
I was just about to say that you can always feel free to drop a couple items off at Kingdom Hour.
Yeah. You know, we can put together a grocery list. Yeah, and then we'll send that over to you on some stuff you can drop off to us.
And they can give in that way.
I like that. That's be a very generous act. Yes, we miss Give Back Tuesday, so you can still give on this Big Friday. Yeah, just bring us some vittles. Yeah. We'll take that too. We take EBT. Yeah. We'll swipe. Boop. Yep, just bring it on through. 10957 Greenwell Springs Road, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Yep. Hey, yeah, we need to do that. Hey, matter of fact, for any business out there, again, you know, if you're out there cooking or whatnot, we take plates too. Yeah.
To sample and to spread the good news about the flavors of your menu.
Yes, I love it.
Definitely let us know when we can either come and pick up the tray for us to sample here at Kingdom Hour Radio, or B, that you can drop it off here at the Kingdom Hour Radio.
Yeah,
we would love to give you an opportunity to give a shout out for your business while we sample your food.
225-406-7674 if you'd like to do a drive-by and a drop-off.
Sure.
A drop-off drive-by.
And it has happened before where we've had people to give us food.
Absolutely.
And we talk about the food and allow them to talk about their business. So if you're wanting to promote your business, bring that platter. Let us know.
Come with platter in tow. Yep. And we'll let the community know. Hey, I felt glory on that right there. Come with that platter in tow, and we'll let the community know about your business.
That was nice.
Yeah,
Put it on the shirt.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Come in tow. I love it. Yeah, indeed. So 225-406-7674. For those of you on Facebook or YouTube, you can leave your comments in the box below. We do have Church Taboo Topics coming your way, so you want to stick around for that. 225-406-7674 is the number to dial. We're going to go to Church Taboo Topics. You ready for it? All right, here we go.
It's the Kingdom Hour on WABL and WPFC. Keep it locked. Get ready for Church Taboo Topics with the Kingdom Crew. Hard topics to be discussed and tough questions you want answered, and much, much more. Let's go. Up next, Church Taboo Topics with the Kingdom Crew.
Yep, it's Church Taboo Topics. We want to hear from you. Dial the number 225-406-7674. For those of you on the digital streaming space, you can leave your comments in the box below. Again, Church Taboo Topics. Dial the number 406-7674 if you would like to respond to our Church Taboo Topics, or maybe you have some additional comments. Again, 225-406-7674. Here's Church Taboo Topics. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. So, Cash Christmas and cash. Is celebrating Christ worth going broke? Why do we stress about gifts and debt in a season meant to honor Jesus? Has Christmas become more about flexing than faith?
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Read it again.
Yeah.
It's a little processing time.
Yeah, got
All
a
right.
lot to.
Those are you, because I know it just really kind of cut some people just now.
Yeah.
We'll read
yeah.
it again. That's why it's taboo. No
Yeah.
one wants to talk about
No,
it.
let's talk about it.
But it's a thing.
Yeah.
Christmas and cash. Is celebrating Christ worth going broke? Why do we stress about gifts and debt in a season meant to honor Jesus? Has Christmas become more about flexing than faith?
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
I got you
That's
this. I
pretty
got you the
amazing.
most expensive thing.
Yeah,
So it's like I wanted
it's-
you to open mine first
Yeah,
because I know nobody's
yeah, see
all
the
gifts
pretty
are gonna
wrapping?
pale in comparison
Yeah, yeah.
after you open mine first.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, or how much mine costs.
Yeah. Yeah.
That I'm giving to you, or how much something the gift is that someone gave me. So I go and show everybody
Yeah,
whatever it
yeah,
is.
the bling bling. Yeah,
Yes,
look what
tags
I
on the clothes.
got. Yeah. And you know, some people, they leave the tag on there purposefully. So you
Until
can see how
March.
much. Well, no, I'm saying so you can see how much they paid for your gift. You know.
Yeah. So
I left. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave that on there. You know. and- yeah.
is that the receipt in the bag? Give that back to
Yeah,
me, girl.
Yes. How did I ever do that? I left the receipt in the bag. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's $1,000. Give me that back.
That
Yeah.
was nothing for being you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we don't do gifts at my house.
Okay. Yeah.
So, when the kids were small, they didn't watch much television, so
Yeah.
they didn't get to see what commercial was selling
Yeah.
that they needed to buy.
Right.
And I would always ask them, so what do you like? What are you into? And if they like to draw, then they get colors. and,
Yeah.
easel and pads and stuff
Right.
like that. So whatever they were into in that particular time in their life was the things that we got.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want them to grow up feeling like all their friends come back talking about all these things they got and they didn't get anything.
Right.
So it always had to be whatever
What they
you had to think
wanted.
about yourself.
Yeah.
They had to be real introspective about what are they into.
Yeah.
Or what do they want to learn more about? And they always got Barnes and Noble gift cards.
Come on.
And so they can go on a book shopping spree and
Y'all was some bookies over there. Y'all a bunch of nerds. No, I'm saying-
got to leave that legacy of literacy.
Right, right.
It's real important.
Indeed.
So, and that's kind of what we did. We had a season where I did put up but we did go get live trees and cut them down. And we went to the tree farm, did all the, Currier and Ives stuff for a season. But then I got to where, we just decided that wasn't, didn't fit what we wanted to be.
Yeah.
So we stopped doing that too. So we do make stuff for each other.
Come on.
I love the poems or the dishes or some thoughtful things that people do.
Right. More personable gifts. Yeah. Love it.
I make these little frames with pictures to celebrate things that happen in a year. So like, I take a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
And so usually
On that Android.
see,
I'm
what
just-
materialism.
that's-
We just finished talking about
I'm just saying.
material
I'm
things
saying
and
what you
the heart
use to
of-
take the photos with on that
why was
Android.
a thing? Did anybody in the listening audience care? Just
What?
a minute. Wait 1 moment. I heard nothing.
Of course, you won't hear nothing unless they dial the number. Look, you'll take it off the hook.
So I like putting the little pictures in frames of things that we celebrated throughout the year because it lets me go back and look and go, that was a thing, and that was fun, and that was cute.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We kind of got away from it a while back because I just need everybody's bills to be paid.
Well, you
Lights
know that
on.
part.
And
Yeah.
if they're not borrowing money from you for the bills of lights because they bought an expensive gift, we all good, right?
Yeah. Well, and I think because of the commercialization of it, Christmas has become a different thing now. It has. It's not about honoring Christ at this moment. It's about the gifts and all of that, and it's propaganda. I think definitely the season should be wrapped around us honoring Christ, and of course the gift giving is emblematical of how the wise men, the Magi, came and gave gifts and laid it at Jesus' feet and all of that. But Christmas for a lot of people is not a happy time. you know, because of maybe of a loss of a loved one, or maybe they don't have the money to be able to provide for their family gifts and all of those things. But really, if we keep Christ at the center and the focus of it, but that should be every day.
You can give yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, think about the significance of you giving yourself as a sacrifice, as an offering. But even in relationships with people, just that you go and spend that time.
Yeah, spend time.
Show up, because that's the memories that's going to last. Nobody remembers what people bought. Well, some people do. Yeah. But most people don't remember when somebody dies.
I still remember that fruitcake. No,
right. Yeah, you might remember that fruitcake. But you won't remember like that, whatever it was that they bought, as much as the time that you was that spent. Yeah. And I think that helps people to have happier holidays.
Sure.
When you do the no gift thing.
Yeah.
It makes people really stressed, because it's like, no, I don't need to hide behind the guys of what I gave you, but now I just got to show up and be nice. And,
ooh, boy, that's a challenge.
Right.
Just show up and be nice.
And you're not gonna. Yeah. You know, we all wearing joggers to the holidays, no flossing. You know, because I went to somebody's party where they just said everybody needed to wear joggers because they didn't want anybody coming with the fancy clothes on, trying to show up with the shoes and stuff. And I thought that was cute.
Yeah.
So everybody walks in with fleece, you know, just with fleece or something really lounge. So I think it was called a slouch Christmas or something. Oh. So it wasn't a push towards my new shoes or my new purse.
Yeah, the glit and glam of it. Yeah.
Right, and that was cute, and they've been doing it since then.
Yeah, and you know, let's just be honest with the occasion as well. We know that December 25th, of course, with the research and the history and all of that stuff wrapped around it, we know that December 25th was not the actual birthday of Christ and all of those things. But you know, I don't knock people for the day. What I say is what day then will we honor the birth of Christ? Because one thing we do know, he was born.
He was born.
Right? And so if we're not going to do the 25th, then give me a date that we can honor him. Right? And so, you know, let us have an occasion to celebrate the birth of Christ, because he did come. Right?
And it changed everything.
And everything changed when he came.
Yes.
So let's honor and celebrate that. And until we get another day, for me, you know, we're gonna take that time on the 25th and honor that day. And of course, we can honor him every day. But nationally, worldwide, globally, it's a day recognized, and it's really one day I think that the world is unified.
Yeah, everybody peace is the concept. It's the general concept globally. Yeah. So if, like you said, if we have to all rally around one thing, and if it happens to be on this date, then let that be the date.
Yeah.
Because you hear people, you know, get peace, give peace a chance, peace, love, and joy to you,
right?
Regardless of the language.
Oh yeah.
At that particular time of year, so I think that's amazing.
It is.
And you know, the commercial part of it.
Yeah.
Well, how would businesses be able to close out the year and make up the difference in their revenues if they didn't commercialize the things that is important to us?
Yeah.
You know, it's going to keep being played up.
Yeah.
Because businesses want to survive.
Yeah,
and they
absolutely.
know people are going to bump their bottom line significantly at the end of the year, because they're trying to play into that materialism. You know, if we decided as a people to stand against that and not do shopping one year, it would change the dynamics of the economy for the upcoming year.
Absolutely. You talk about a Great Depression. I'm just saying, you know.
Well, who would be depressed, though?
We all be depressed. The older and us, because now, you know,
everything will go on clearance in the new year.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that, because remember there was a year when people boycotted Black Friday.
Yeah.
Remember? And so then in that January, everything was like ridiculously cheap, because the stores didn't make the sales they thought they would, so they had to mark it all down. Right. So who wins then?
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
You
buy your shop. You do your shopping in January.
Oh my!
You can get everybody everything they want.
Yeah, absolutely. For that cheap, and you know I'm for that cheap. I'm for that cheap.
I wish that people would return back to that one good time. You know, they forget so soon.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Just don't buy it now and wait till January. But you were saying, let's talk about the clearance. That's the part. Now, I did play a cheap game with my kids when they were small. I told them that it's so bad.
That's a shame. Go ahead and tell the truth now. They old.
They know now. So I told them that Christmas was at everybody else's house on December 25th when we would go visit all the relatives and stuff.
Yeah.
But that Christmas for us was
in January.
It was the week after.
Yes.
Right? Indeed. And so I would go shopping, because it's like everything is 75% off.
Yes.
And just let them just shop. And so they thought that way up into the years, because there's no one from school to tell them any different. Right?
Yeah, I was wondering how you pull that off.
Well, who are they around?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't go back to school till January.
That's true. That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
And so,
But what about the kids next door that's riding in the new bicycles and?
I don't know. I don't know. I would love to have my kids here just talking about that. Yeah. But it just didn't matter because they still got stuff from all the relatives, right, for Christmas. I just didn't do any shopping until afterwards. So that's a parenting hack to me.
I love it. It's kind of too late for my household, but I love it. Probably too late for a lot of households because kids nowadays, they have access to so much information. And, of course, with technology, kids 4 or 5 years old have their own iPhones and iPads. Notice I did not say Androids. And so kids have that technology. What kids do you know? I don't know one child that has a Droid device. I mean, at a young age, all of them got iPads. Yeah, and iPhones.
They have Galaxies.
Well, name me one child that got a Galaxy. I haven't seen no child with a Galaxy.
I would like to see no child under the age of 10 having technology.
Well,
7.
But
I'll lower the standard.
Well, amen. But whatever it is, they won't be having it would be an iPhone because everybody has iPhones. But anyway, that's the thing. So kids have so much information at their fingertips nowadays. So it'll be hard to pull that off nowadays. So back to the church taboo topics. Has it become a flex? Yes, it has.
Yes.
Flex over faith. That's what my opinion, my take on it is that we're more enamored with giving the gifts and all of those things and the big gifts. It can't be just about, people nowadays, a card, really? That's what you got me, a card? Yeah, but my sentiments and my thoughts
are inside that card.
Inside that card. I picked it out with you in mind, but you don't want my card.
Sounds like that's personal. That happened to you? Kumbaya.
A tea.
So sorry.
A tea. You remember Wizard of Oz? Not the Wizard, the Wiz.
The Wiz. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. I can.
But yeah, people nowadays, it's all about the gifts now, and really, there's no thought from the heart that people are willing to receive. Yeah.
It's kind of hard, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for people who are stressed out because they're trying to go into debt.
Yeah.
To
well, that's the worst part.
People.
Yeah, that's the worst part about it is people going into debt over a day.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because you go into Walmart. And there are people not as a judgmental state, but you look at them and it's like, man, their clothes are battered, tattered, and all of those things. And it's like you back there buying TVs, 70-inch TVs and whatnot. It's like, should spend your money on something else.
Yeah, or the people who go to every toy giveaway.
Oh, that part.
All of them.
Oh, now you're going to open a can of worms.
It's
That
open.
we may need to bring into the Kingdom After Hour.
It's open.
Yeah. Matter of fact, our time has expired, but I would like to talk about that in the Kingdom After Hour. Hey, guys, listen, if you're on the digital streaming platform, you want to stick around, hang around for the Kingdom After Hour show. It's the hour after the Kingdom Hour where we have raw, uncut, unscripted dialogue, a conversation to have it just for you, the digital streaming audience. For those of you out there in the radio land, WTQT, WABL, and also WPFC, you guys, hey, listen, you could jump on the digital platform as well and stick with us for the Kingdom After Hour show. But our time on the airwaves, through the airwaves, has come to an end. So for the Funky Cold Medinas over there, the dynamic duo, man, y'all video is flossy.
That's a different camera over there.
I know, it's just.
Ain't
no same camera. Y'all got.
It's the anointing, then it's the glow.
It's the glow. So glow. Yep. Hey, and for Desiree DC, the voice, the Collins people, DC. Yeah. You know what I just realized the other day, Desiree? I was thinking about you, praying for you, and your mate name is Odell, so your initials is DOC. Come on, Doc.
Doc.
Hey. Hey, guys, we're going to catch you next week. That's Desiree DC, the voice. I am your host, Apostle Keith. We're going to catch y'all next week on the Kingdom Hour Radio Show. Love to hear your thoughts and your reviews. Go over to our Facebook page, leave us a comment, and also like, subscribe, share, tag. Go back and check out some of our previous episodes on Spotify as well as Facebook and YouTube. We would love to hear some of your thoughts about our show, so leave us a review if you would. Hey, of course, always, you can send us an email at info@kingdomhour.com with any submissions or inquiries of new music or comments or thoughts that you would like for us to hear and would like to share with us. Send us an email today. Hey, guys, we'll catch you next week. If you don't have a place to worship, come check us out at Elevate Church, 10957 Greenwell Springs Road, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Service time takes place at 10:30. We'd love to see you then. Grace and peace to each of you. We're going to catch you on the other side in the Kingdom After Hour Show. Peace.
It's the Kingdom Hour. Thank you for tuning in to the Kingdom Hour. We trust you have been blessed. If you would like to contact us, please visit our Facebook page at The Kingdom Hour. Or you can email us, info@kingdomhour.com. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on the next show. You missed the Kingdom Hour radio broadcast? No problem. Get ready for the Kingdom After Hour show. Raw, uncut, unscripted dialogue with gut-busting humor. The Kingdom After Hour is worth waiting around for. The after party starts now. It's the Kingdom After Hour show.
Are you ready?
Well, grace and peace to each and every one of you. Guess what? You've embarked upon the Kingdom After Hour show. It's the hour after the Kingdom Hour, where we have raw, uncut, unscripted dialogue, a conversation to have just for you, the digital streaming audience. Facebook, YouTube, Apple TV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick, Spotify. If you're out there, we're there with you. We out here in these streets with y'all. It's the Kingdom After Hour show. If you happen to be out there on Facebook or even YouTube, go ahead, like, share, comment, tag somebody, let us know where you're watching the show from or listening from. Go ahead, put it in the comment box. Also, leave us a review on our page as well. Love to hear from you. It's the Kingdom After Hour show. I'm your host, Apostle Keith, in the building. With us on today is one half of the Funky Cold Meninas. That is Nicholas Braxton Menina. Look at that skin, man. Man, what you use, Dove? It's just skin just popping over there. Just popping. It's
like
glowing.
porcelain.
Yeah, it's like porcelain.
Clay.
It's just, yeah.
Perfect.
No, not me. Go back to you. Look at that.
See, there it is.
Look at that.
I know anybody else watching would see it.
Look at that. Just clear.
Yep.
It's like butter. Oh, you actually always
Now
see a
we
big
can see.
difference. Okay.
We can
We
see
see where all the
clearly
all went.
Okay,
It
then.
went on the face and not on the hands. Woo! Like you been punching flour.
Okay then.
Like you had a fight with a flour bag. You were praying in a bag of flour. Amen.
All right then.
I'm hiding mine.
Right. 'Cause, I mean, we could all just make a comparison. I think
No, I'm hiding. Well, I don't know. I think I got you beat.
you got me beat.
I got you beat too. Let me see. Oh no, Nicholas got you beat. Nicholas got you beat.
So if anybody's
Look,
wondering
look,
what we're
oh
talking
my
about,
goodness.
it's the ash. It's cold
It's the ash.
outside. It's the ash.
Hey, can you switch to a wipe and do a halfway on the bar and put you in one screen and Desiree in the other?
I could.
Yeah, do that and hold your hands up.
No.
Come on. You already out there. They done seen them knuckles.
They forgot about it already.
Your knuckles so ashy like you've been dragging it on the ground. Like you walking here like this. Look at that.
I got you, Nick. I got you. Here you
Help
go.
me out, sis. What you got?
She got that lotion for you.
Gold bond.
Gold Bond. This is not a sponsorship.
No, it's not.
It's
Matter of
not.
fact, cover the label.
Cover it up.
Speaking of, I don't see the box. Well, we're just going to shout out Funk Off, but I
And
don't
we
see the
still
box.
can.
Yeah, well, go for it. Funk Off.
So winter season is coming, everyone, and sometimes people are less likely to take baths than others. It's a topic.
Really?
It's a thing.
Really?
Because they feel like they didn't sweat as much because it's
Ooh,
wintertime.
You know what? I
so
never thought about that. Yeah.
people are less likely to take baths.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you know the funny part about it is that's the time they want to be the closest to
Cozy
you.
to somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
And so if you still know you want to be cozy to somebody, but you have not taken a bath because it's wintertime and you don't want to come out of the bath water and be freezing cold, so you cut back on the number of baths you take. Well,
My
we've got a
God.
solution for you. Why don't you try Funk Off? Yes. So wanting to be cozy, snuggle up with people, and then historically you have more babies born in the month of August. Can you guess
that's
why?
True. Yeah, because everybody's locked in inside
And snuggled up.
and snuggled up.
Right.
Yeah.
So that you can get your snuggle right and not be offensive to anybody else. Go with Funk Off.
Funk Off.
Yes, so-
Get the funk off for you. www.funkoff.com. That's www.ph. That's for the balance, pH balance, PHUNK off.com.
And
Get the
have
funk
a
off.
happy holiday.
Yeah, a very good holiday. Because once you get the funk off, you get to cuddle real tight. A little ministry time.
Well, ministry time. I believe in that ministry.
Yeah. But you gotta get the phone call
Gotta
first.
get the phone call.
Yeah, to have quality ministry time.
And you can order it online.
And you can www.phonecoff.com. Yeah. Or to get it before Christmas time. Yeah.
And give it to people who you know need to get the funk off.
Yes, that right there.
Yeah, put it in stocking stuffer, right?
Oh, that would be stocking stuffer.
Really nice stocking stuffer.
It would be
practical gifts that
It
last a
would be
long
practical.
time.
Yeah.
And people be like, I don't know what you gave me this for, until they get that day where they're going, girl. Oh, I remember that gift I got in the back of that.
Yeah, all over. Because it's all natural.
It's all natural.
Yeah,
so
so-
in your dreads that, get the dread smell.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Not that most people's do, but some, might be like.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
know.
well, then in case
That's
you
'cause
sweat
I
a
hadn't
lot,
washed it in a while.
you work out and you hadn't washed them in a while.
Yeah, Get the phone
You
call.
get the funk off
Yeah.
because it's all natural.
It's all natural product. Matter of fact, I wouldn't drink it, but you can drink it.
Don't say
yeah.
that.
But she did
Don't-
say you can
Okay.
consume it. Yeah, it's all natural. But yeah,
Okay.
that part. I wouldn't drink it. 'Cause I just don't drink stuff.
Things.
Oh yeah, you can drink it. No, that's okay. You pass. I'll pass.
Right. You drink it. I'm going to watch.
Yeah. I'll enjoy you while you doing it. Yeah. Just that's great. Have more. Yeah. Take mine down too. Yes. Go right ahead. Yes. No, have some more. No, drink up. Yeah. Get the phone off.
And then that's coming out of your breath too, then I guess.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Some people may need that.
They
You don't
might
need to
use
come
it
up with
as a
some
breath like
Ooh.
a like a
Yeah.
breath spray.
Yeah.
You better say they need to come up with what?
Like a mouthwash, a phone off mouthwash.
It might be.
Oh, yeah.
It might be some repackaging, right? A little rebranded, same product. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Where'd you spit it?
It's an imaginary bucket to house my imaginary spittle. Just ding. And you heard the thing at the end?
I heard it.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you're using funk off, is when you spit, is it germ free then? Ooh.
So now the answer. Oh, okay. That's crazy. Yeah.
We're going way out here,
Yeah.
but it's after hours,
Yeah,
everybody.
we out here. We out here now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And talking about the holiday.
Yep.
What about Kwanzaa?
Yeah. Happy Kwanzaa.
Yep. What
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
Hanukkah.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Other holidays that we wrap the year up with.
Yeah.
I love getting with people though. Just spending time together, the activities and the parties,
Yeah.
and just connecting with people. Don't you have memories that you have before, like you remember that time when,
Yeah.
or you look forward to spending time with certain
Sure.
people during the holidays, because they always had this whatever it is at their house. Yeah.
I love those days. Yeah. I remember one year we did the ugly pajama thing.
Okay.
And so that was the thing. It was the thing. And my wife ordered all of us, our family, our immediate family, some pajamas. And she got me the wrong size.
Did you wear them anyway?
Yeah.
Too
'cause
big or too small?
They were too small.
That was hilarious. Come through, Steve Urkel. Okay.
Well, a lot of things came through, needless to say, because it was a little too tight. And, so we had to make some alterations.
Patches everywhere. So funny.
Yeah.
The visuals.
Yeah, it
A mess.
wasn't
String
good.
popping everywhere.
Yeah,
Terrible.
It wasn't good. Wasn't good. I didn't enjoy that moment, but I remember.
I bet
that
your
moment.
kids did.
Everybody did, because it was just I had to walk in, like. Needless to say, I didn't drive because I couldn't drive because it was too tight. And so she had to drive, and so I enjoyed that moment. Yeah.
What I'm hearing is that you kept them on. Some people, when they go to put something on, they realize they can't commit to it. They just take it off and don't participate.
But here's the
You
problem:
walked all over the
I had to
process.
commit to it because I couldn't take them off. It was done. It was like, you're in it now. It's like, okay, it's too late. It's kind of like, you get into one of those moments where you walk into a conversation that you wish you didn't walk into, but now you're into it. Now you just got to finish it off. And it was like one of those type of things.
So you had on some Speedos. There.
Basically, yeah. Okay, enough with the visuals. Yeah.
I just the idea that you committed to it. I mean,
I was there. Nah, I'm that type of dude. I mean, once I'm in, I'm in. You know, let's go all the way now. Let's go. We here now. Let's do it. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna ride this horse all the way to the finish line. Let's go. Yeah.
That's funny. That's a good, funny Christmas.
Yeah, shirt was all tight. I was like, golly, it was bad. Yeah, but we enjoyed ourselves. Okay, we did. Yeah, won't do it again.
I know they will never forget that one.
They probably won't.
Probably if you ask them all individually, the Christmas that they remember the most in different rooms, probably all of them will still go back to that same one.
Probably so.
That's a fun question to ask family members. So I'm thinking about things that, constant conversations that we could have. It's like if you ask your family members, what was your most memorable?
Yeah.
What was the funniest?
You know what? Make it into a game. So maybe like have everybody write down the funniest moment and see if some would be compared. Be the same, and that person win a prize.
Oh, that would be fun. Especially if they could pair up, huh? If they thought the same thing.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
One year I ran a ribbon around the whole house. So it's like, if you can imagine that you have, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Nick, what's your color?
Blue.
Okay, yours. Give me another color besides blue. Light blue,
pink.
Dark blue.
Oh,
Pink.
You're pink.
No, Malika, of course.
Malika's pink.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nicholas, can you give me a different shade of blue so y'all don't have the same colors?
A cornflower blue.
Cornflower blue. Okay,
Is that even really a real color?
we're gonna find it. So
I think that's called periwinkle.
periwinkle. Yes, that's
Yeah.
a pretty one.
Uh-huh.
So So when they went to sleep, I tied a string at the foot of each of their beds, and so all your gifts were on this string, and so you would have to follow the string through the house to find your gifts, and it went up through the attic. So they're pulling this string, and it's like, Mom, you got to be kidding! And they had to go up in the attic.
Oh wow, you must have a clean attic. I'm just thinking, who would go up in the attic? I ain't going up in there. I ain't want to go to my attic. She's a mouse.
So if you can imagine, they woke up in a web.
Oh wow!
So because the strings
Yeah.
ran back and forth, and
You have too much time on your hand, woman.
It was
Too
all
much
over the
time.
place. Well, they were. I think it was when they had gotten older, and they were saying Christmas is kind of boring
Yeah.
because they don't have all the gifts and stuff like that and stuff. And I was going, boring, and they said, yeah. I said, I am so sorry to hear that. When they went to sleep, I was like, it's on.
Oh wow!
So the string just went all out, inside, outside, like through one car door, out the other car door,
wow.
and around. So they just had to spend the whole day.
Trying
and
to
then
get-
they come in going, that don't make any sense. I don't even care anymore. It's like, no worries, don't care.
Right.
And cut the string. No, don't cut the string, because if you cut the
Right,
string,
right.
you're missing your trail. And so it took them all day
Wow!
to find
All
their
that to get a bag of
gifts.
pretzels at the end.
Yes, I think I might do that this year.
Put pretzels at the
I
end.
should do it this year.
But like I went through all this work to get a bag of Fritos.
But the thrill of it all.
Funyuns, a bag of Funyuns. I did all this to get some bad breath.
I think I'm gonna do it this year.
Yeah, put some Funyuns on the end of it.
Onions? Okay.
Yeah.
To get some funk off.
It will have some funk off. Yeah,
That's probably one I remember that was the funniest. I think I'm gonna do it this year.
that'll be
I'll
cool.
take pictures and bring it back for you
I would
guys.
love to see it. Now you gotta do a video. Well,
Okay, I'll video.
don't take pictures. It's Android. So
You know?
that was something we wanted to drag over from the Kingdom Hour into the after hour.
Oh, going to all the
Oh
going to
yeah,
all the toy gift drives.
man, folk, please, why do you do that? Just sign up for all of them. It's like, really?
No, what's funny is if you're working them, the toy drives, and you go from one to one, and you go, "Ma'am,
Yeah.
hi, how are you?"
Yeah.
Uh,
I didn't I just see you over there?
yeah.
Yeah. That part.
But there's whatever. But I think that's interesting when I see people go. They just make a list out of all of the toy giveaways, and they hit them all.
All the toy
Right.
giveaways.
So the kids get all these toys.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great because people are giving them away. But I wonder if it left room for
other people
other
who really,
people who really needed them, or if you did collect them all, maybe you did for. Why don't we say
Regift.
this? You did it so that the people who couldn't get to it, access to it, you dropped it off at everybody in your community who
Oh,
needed
you
them.
playing Saint Nick?
Let's do. That's what. Why don't
That's
we
what
say
they
the
did.
people who go to all these,
Okay.
who make the full list of all the
Right.
drives and go to all
Right.
of them? They're probably
They
collecting
distributing,
them.
for other people
in
who
their
who
communities.
didn't have transportation.
That's
So they
surely,
will pick it. That's what they're doing.
surely.
Yeah, surely they're not doing that. Surely that's not happening. And stop calling me Shirley.
All right, Shirley.
but you know, but that also speaks to the disunity in the community, because I really think, and this is my opinion, I think to mitigate that effort of people going from place to place, if every organization would come together and do events, and it don't have to be in the same space. It could be multiple, you know, but let's come together, let's compile our list together, and then we have a shared database. So when stuff like that happens, it's like, oh no, I'm sorry, but you were already over there at Delmont Village and you picked up 2 bikes. You know, so it's the unification of that, you know, or if you want to have that, you know, that individuality or whatnot, we can still do it. Say, go in the River Center and just do it kind of like one of those.
A big festival. Oh, that would be really nice.
Yeah, but what they call that when you
expo?
Expo, big expo, have your own tables here, there, everywhere, and you see people can come and and then people come and register to go in, and they can actually get a gift from each table, you know, and it's all, you know, it's unified, you know.
That'd be so. I see it.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, but I think that's really, you know, one way of mitigating that, because if not, you know, people go, hey, greedy.
Yeah.
They don't go from place to place.
Yeah, they do.
They do the same thing with back to school.
They do.
You know, they go to all these back to school supply giveaways. They go from place to place to place. You know, and they, you know, what the worst part about it is, you got money.
I see that too.
You got money. Why you going getting these school supplies and you can provide for your kids?
So they can get their hair done.
What that part? Go buy Jordans.
Yeah, because they don't give Jordans away. So that saving all
saving the money for the Jordans.
Jordans.
Buying the Jordans.
That's it.
And I got truancy because the kids don't even go to school
to show their Jordans off. Yeah, but for those of you who may have said, you know what, I'm already in too deep. I have my full list of toy giveaways that I'm going to be going to, and I'm not going to change my routine now. Like people do Black Friday, and it's a big thing. Some people probably just get the full list of giveaways because we have some airing here on our show. But hopefully, one of the things that you can consider is to be God's hands and feet in your community.
Yep.
And look around at the people in your community, and either one, pick up the kids and take them with you to go and pick up gifts, or 2, when you get the gifts, go and distribute them across the community to make sure that everybody, you already have the drive to go to every toy giveaway to get the toys, and maybe it hasn't been proposed to you to consider others and be God's hands and feet and go pass them out in the community. We would love to hear people who said that that's what I do, or that's what I did. I went to all the toy giveaways, but here's what we did with the toys. We
distribute them out into the community. Speaking of toy giveaway, there's a toy drive coming up in Baker, Louisiana. If you want to give a big shout out to that and some of the announcements.
About it. So on December 21st, we're going to have the annual Baker Parade, and we invite all of you, if you're interested in being a part of the parade, just give them a call down at City Hall and let them know that you want to be in the parade. We accept bands, dancing groups, cars, vehicles, and floats, and you can come on down and be a part of our parade. It starts at 10 a.m. Then we have a bike and toy giveaway. So if you or someone in your or an organization that you're a part of would like to be responsible for giving bikes away, we give 200 bikes away. And that's for kids ages 2 to 12 years old. But if we end up having children who are older, I haven't seen one get turned away. The more we give as citizens, the more we're able to be a blessing to other people. So if you're inspired to purchase a bike from you personally or from your group that you're a part of or church, give us a call and let us know, and we'll be glad to receive. Or you can have the bikes delivered, dropped off at the Baker Municipal Center. And instead, if you would prefer giving toys, we accept those toys for the big drive. Not only that, because my first appeal is to ask all of you to give, but also come join us. If you may know people who may benefit from being a part of this this wonderful event, come on out and join us for a good time down at Baker, at the Baker Municipal Center on December 21st. Parade starts at 10, followed by the activities at the Municipal Center that afternoon. I hope to see you then.
Yeah. So I produce a show for Senator Regina Barrow on Thursdays. It's Inside Baton Rouge, and she had the mayor Waits on there on yesterday, and he talked about those events, and he said there was a moment too during that time, I think it's either the parade or the toy giveaway, that there's time for prayer and that they're going to be praying for folk out there as well. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, we got intercession.
Yeah.
It was really successful at the toy drive. You got to offer it and make it available to people. Just like we make anything else.
Sure.
Like soda that we make available and toys.
Yeah.
Prayer is available too.
Yeah.
And so people can come and join us for intercession because you may just need that burden to be lifted off. Know that someone is interceding on your behalf.
Yeah.
And that's quite a gift to get. To be able to know that someone is standing in prayer for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're really excited about that. And I appreciate that being something that's after the mayor's heart.
Yeah.
To always include opportunities for intercession if people want to step away and get prayed for. And people show up and they actually ask for prayer.
Yeah.
It's in a private room. They just say they want prayer and you go and you get prayed for.
That's awesome.
But people ask for it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, if it's available, people will ask for it. Yeah, that's amazing. And then of course the Grinch that stole Christmas. Yeah. Yep.
So here we have that's coming up this coming weekend, everybody. It's going to be on Sunday, December 8th at Scotlandville Plaza. It's going to be the Grinch. It's how the Grinch stole Scotlandville. So you can imagine that this is about to be hilarious because it don't go down the same in Scotlandville like you see on TV.
Man, listen, that's the hood.
That Grinch ain't going to be the Grinch that you saw before. And check out the...
I don't know, it may be.
Check out the Whoville people down there at the bottom. And so you're going to come and help us bring back the Christmas spirit on Sunday, December 8th at Scotlandville Plaza. There'll be food, games, and giveaways. Come join us for some fun the whole family can enjoy. There'll be pictures with the Black Santa and an appearance by the Grinch himself.
Yeah. I can only imagine what that Grinch going to look like.
Right?
Yeah.
Got to be funny.
Yeah, so that's a couple events that are happening on this weekend. Of course, we know there's many others. So if you would like your event announced, you can send that to us at info@kingdomhour.com to help promote your event that you may have coming up before Christmas or even the new year. Yeah.
I want to also acknowledge the fact that we still enrolling kids in the pre-K program at EBR, Early Childhood Community Network. If you have a child who has turned 4 by September 30th, they're eligible still. So maybe you're thinking, oh, I didn't get my kids in on time. I'm going to have to wait until August for my kid to start school. That's not true. If your child turned 4 by September 4th, well, there's no time like the present to go ahead and get them enrolled. And they can start school this week. Even though we're about to be out for 2 weeks for Christmas, we want them to have a place that they can call home, a school home, and then come back in January full steam ahead, full stride. So go ahead and reach out to us at EBR, Early Childhood Community Network, and get your kid registered. If you have any questions or want to know more about enrolling your kid, you can text 225-954-3360. There are multiple openings throughout the district, and we'll be glad to have your kid. Thank you.
Amen. Your photo look good too, boy. Y'all all glowing. Look at y'all. What y'all do to my camera? My lens dirty. That's what it is. I got a dirty lens. Yep. Makeup. Oh, there we go. Indeed. All right. Yeah. See, I look ashy. Nick, you did that on purpose. I think you did the contrast on mine. Make me look ashy like you. That's okay. Well, what, you got some wipes? What that's going to do? Clean the lens?
Wipe the ash off.
I'd rather get the funk off.
He doesn't have ash, everybody. He's just saying that coincidentally.
Well, I don't know. No, I got a little ash. Look at that. Just a little bit.
Throw the lotion, Nick. Throw the lotion over.
Yep. Boom.
There's some good skills. We saw the handles. Okay, it's about to happen. It's so cold, the lotion didn't come out the bottle. It's frozen.
It's frozen?
All right.
All right.
And so we think about the holiday season, and many people say, just like voting, it's like, I don't know, just kind of pessimistic about it, the whole experience. We want to remind you to make sure that you get out and vote. And if you do nothing else but give peace a chance and try to make sure that you're the person that when people come in contact with you, that you are sharing God's love, peace, and joy during this season. Let's get on board with that.
Yeah. Tomorrow, get out, cast your vote. The runoffs are tomorrow. I think polls open as early as 7 o'clock, and you want to get out there and vote. It's, it could change, the trajectory of our communities. Yeah. Get out there and vote. Yeah. Amen.
What if they need a ride?
Yeah, so there are many organizations that are out there that are providing rides. You can always check with your church. There's transportation that's being provided through a lot of the churches out there. So check first with your church or your local church in that community, and you can also check with some of the candidates. They're providing rides to the polls as well. So that information, I think what is the not Power 225. What is the organization?
It's a Power Coalition.
Power Coalition, yeah.
Power Coalition will make arrangements to come and pick people up.
Yeah.
So you can Google and find them. It's called Power Coalition.
Yep.
Let them know you need a ride, and they'll be glad to come and send someone out to come pick you up.
Yeah.
We don't want that to be the reason why you don't get to the polls.
Absolutely. And look, don't be afraid to ask your neighbor. Knock on the door and say, "Hey, listen, I want to take I want to go ahead and take ownership or responsibility by going out and vote, and I don't have transportation. Have you voted yet? Can we go together, or can you give me a lift, or something of that nature?" And I don't know if Uber and Lyft is providing transportation again for the runoffs. I know they did for the actual open election, but I don't know if they're doing it for the runoff. But
I don't know.
Yeah. So, again,
there's some good information for us to research.
Yeah.
If someone on here knows the answer to those questions about specifically who people can call for transportation, let us know. And if you happen to know if Uber or Lyft is providing transportation to the polls, let us know that too. We'll be glad to put it on our page.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Matter of fact, you can go ahead and put that in the comment box now, or you can send out, you can call 225-406-7674. To let us know if you have the answers to those questions. Yep. Let's see.
And if you're wondering what we're doing, we're researching and trying to find some sites online so that we can give you more information about that.
Yeah.
So I've just pulled up Power Coalition, which you can find on Facebook, and you can message them. They are responsive in messaging to let them know that you need a ride. Power Coalition.
Power Coalition.
Yes.
Yep.
If it's someone on the line who's got the answer to that question about who can provide transportation tomorrow, if there's churches or organizations who are doing it, let us know. We'll be glad to hear it. We just want our listening audience to be very well informed.
Yeah, absolutely. Boom. Yeah.
Now, our hopes are when we wake up on Sunday, we will know who our governing officials are.
Absolutely.
And we're dependent on you to get out and vote.
Amen. Oh, there's my seed.
Hello. So when we think about opportunities to get out and vote, right? Mm-hmm. And then people are saying, well, how do I make the choice about who I'm going to vote? Where are some resources that they can find that? You can speak to people in your community, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It's conversations and discussions that need to be had. So you can ask those questions of your neighbor, or you can go over to Go Vote app, and there's a lot of different information that's out there, Power Coalition as well. So, yeah, you can find out those things by simply just asking the question, and, well, let me say it this way. Ask the right people, and then you may get the right answer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So we would welcome your questions in the chat or for your call in so that we might be able to offer any assistance or to provide you with resources, because this is very important. And we don't want to slip into watching the game on television and getting our tailgate food ready that we would forget to vote. So check in with your people and ask them had they voted yet.
There you go. Well, listen. Okay. Well, praise the Lord. Well, listen, our time has come to an end.
Yes, it has.
Hey, you know what, too? It's pretty chilly outside. Mm-hmm. So I do want to announce, too, as well, All Things Warm is going down on December 24th on the levee. Volunteers can show up at 3 o'clock, and if you would like to contribute some warm items for our gathering on the river, bring warm things as we're sharing hope to the homeless. So blankets, socks, gloves, hats, all of those things, hand warmers. We're going to be out there December 24th to distribute items to the homeless population and to help celebrate on Christmas Eve with them. So we want to invite all you guys to come out and be a part of that. That's December 24th at 3 p.m. for the volunteers to show up. And what time are we kicking off, though?
We're
starting at 3 or?
volunteers arrive at 3.
Uh-huh.
And we're starting at 4.
Starting at 4. So volunteers show up at 3 o'clock. We're kicking off at 4 o'clock, and that's going to be taking place on, are we going to be at the square or across the?
Across from the river center. The St.
Okay.
Lawrence River.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yep. So we're going to be right there by the water fountains, same place that we had our Thanksgiving serve day on this year and every year. So we want you to come out and be a part of our gathering on the river, all things warm. Yeah, we're going to have a great time. So we'll invite you out during that time. We're going to sing some carols, everything but jingle bells. Oh, sorry.
What's going on with the jingle bells?
We'll talk about it later.
All right, then.
Yep. It's a conversation to be had later. Yep. But anyway, we out of here. Desiree, you have a great weekend.
You have a great weekend, too, Apostle.
Thank you so much. Hey, for the Funky Cold Maninas over there doing their thing, y'all have a great weekend. Again, if you don't have a place to worship, come out and check us out at Elevate Church, 10957 Greenwell Springs Road, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Service time takes place at 10:30. Amen. Yep, we're up out of here. Have a great weekend. Grace and peace to each of you. Have a blessed one. Stay warm.
Goodbye.
It's the Kingdom After Hour Show.